Добрый день, друзья! Рад приветствовать вас на канале Blacklight. И мы продолжаем погружение во вселенную мрачного будущего 41-го тысячелетия. Продолжаем игру за инквизитора Грегора Эйзенхорна. Итак, нам нужно подняться на мостик Эссена. Это космический корабль. Этот гигантский космический корабль, больше похожий на дворец. И узнать, что хочет его капитан, Максилла.
Inquisitor?
Is there a problem?
I have performed legal maneuvers and entered the trade lane approach. All relevant data is in order and my tariffs are paid. But I've just been informed that we are to be boarded and inspected.
This is unusual.
It's been 10 years since anyone even suggested such a thing of my ship. I told you there was a founding festival underway. You can see considerable portions of Battlefleet Scars on station. I think the military is being over-careful of its interests here just now. An inspection launch is on its way. I feel it would facilitate matters if they were met by a ship's master and an Imperial Inquisitor.
I'll agree to be present for the sake of order, provided you can assure me you have nothing to hide.
Inquisitor Eisenhorn,
Save your indignation for the inspection, Maxilla. Your assurance is all I require. If I assist you only to find you have some dirty secret or illicit cargo, you will have a great deal more to worry about than the Imperial Navy.
I have nothing to hide. I fancied you when I had become, if not friends, then decent acquaintances, at least this voyage. I have shown you hospitality, and freely given information into your confidence. I am hurt that you still suspect me.
Suspicion is my business, Maxilla. If I have wronged you, my apologies.
Nothing to hide.
Tobias Maxilla?
I am Maxilla.
You have been notified that an inspection of your vessel is due. Furnish me with crew lists and cargo manifests. Your full cooperation is expected.
You haven't yet identified yourself.
We're naval security.
You could be anybody. I am Gregor Eisenhorn, Imperial Inquisitor. We will do this correctly, or not at all.
You're Eisenhorn? You're trapped. Make it easy on yourself.
Это мы еще посмотрим. Мерзкие еретики.
Having escaped from the boarding party, I found myself underneath the airlock.
Так, сколько у нас денег, друзья? Мало. Продолжаем копить. Так, здесь мы можем что-нибудь скрыть, взломать?
Too many enemies to take on at once. I would have to employ stealth to get back to Maxilla.
Ну ладно, ребята. Ну ладно, еретики, мерзкие еретики.
Spread out. Don't let him escape.
Вы не на того нарвались. Я инквизитор Орда Xenos, Грегор Айзенхорн. Скоро вы об этом узнаете.
The clamps had to be disabled.
Alpha 1, come in. What's going on?
Alpha 1 to command. All clear.
Come out, Eisenhorn. There's nowhere to run.
You've made a huge mistake.
Alpha 1, come in. What's going on? Alpha 2, come in. What's your status?
Alpha 2 to command. No sighting.
Stay alert. He's here somewhere.
Found you, scum. Be still.
Что-то маловато, друзья, мы с вами получаем. Интересная вещь. Монет, неплохо. А здесь еще 200 монет. Да так, мы, ребят, мы с вами разбогатеем. Ну ладно, с другой стороны тут нам куда надо идти, я не совсем понимаю. Точно не сюда. Но это восстановитель энергии. Что ж, мы все сделали. Что же дальше? А, подожди, здесь можно было вниз идти. Вот здесь. Вспомнил.
Sir, the retractor clamps have destroyed our ship. There's no escape.
Bravo 1, come in. Head to the bridge. We need to take control of this ship. Ready up, men. I'm not leaving till the Inquisitor is dead.
There was no way past the guards. I would have to tackle them head on.
An intruder!
Be gone, heretic!
Бля, они меня тоже мочканули. Ну ладно. Будем впредь умнее.
Who's there?
Вон тот слишком отдалился от стаи. Сейчас мы его за это накажем.
I heard something. You've made a huge mistake. Step back.
Теперь вы знаете, кто такой Эйзенхорн. Инквизитор Орда Xenos. Ух ты, сокровища. Прикольно. 200 монет. И еще 200 монет. Шикарно. Так, может еще тут есть что? Так, мы туда бегали? Не помню. Ну, бегали, но... Так, да. Да, тут, кстати, вот эту штуку можно было активировать. Что-то я совершенно забыл про лючок. Мощный лючок, так сказать. Так, вот. Ага, здесь можно здоровье восстановить немножко. Так, что у нас здесь? Все довольно цивильно. Так, а это кто?
You're a mess. What the hell happened?
This wasn't an inspection. They were looking for me.
Naval security?
I don't think so. They lacked precision and didn't know procedure.
So my bare facts are revealed to you after all, Inquisitor.
What can I do to help you, Tobias?
I've summoned servitors to assist me. I'll be back on my feet soon enough.
I need access to your astropathic link. I need to contact Battlefleet Command and speed the closure of this matter. These men weren't a naval security detail.
Просто сначала изучим немножко тут все. Максилла и Бетанкор. Так, сервочереп мы можем управлять. Так куда надо-то нам? Не совсем понимаю. Направляйтесь на мостик и свяжитесь с командованием флота. Да я бы с удовольствием, если бы знать, где это. Где тот дурацкий сервитор, который мне подскажет?
There he is. Die,
Ах,
scum.
падла. Отвали. Не с тем связаться.
Give it up, Eisenhorn.
Be still.
Deserters, sir.
Deserters?
From the guard levies. You are aware a founding is presently underway on Gudrun. By order of the Lord Militant Commander, 750,000 men are being inducted into the Imperial Guard to form the 50th Gudrunite Rifles. Such is the size of the founding, and the fact that this is notably the 50th regiment assembled from this illustrious world, that planet-wide celebrations are taking place.
And these men deserted?
The muster was originally to have been 500,000, but the Lord Militant Commander increased the figure a week prior to the founding. He's preparing for a crusade into the Ophidian subsector, and well, many found themselves conscripted with little notice. Between you and me, the great festivities are partly an attempt to draw attention from the matter. There's been some rioting in barracks in the founding area, and desertion.
These are regular draftees? Infantrymen?
Yes.
Who could fly a pinnace?
The ringleader, one John O'Lingard, was a qualified orbital pilot. Worked on the ferries, as I said, a regrettable combination of events.
What about the demand for the inspection?
That came from the pinnace itself. Entirely unofficial, they spotted your ship and improvised.
I don't know who these men are. They may indeed have been guard draftees, but someone set them on this course to find me. Someone who covered their movements, provided materials and transport, and authenticated their business with this ship. Someone either in the battle fleet, or with an outrageous amount of access to its workings. No other explanation fits.
You're talking of a conspiracy.
I'm no stranger to underhand behavior, Meadowthene. Nor am I unduly perturbed by attempts on my life, but this shows me my enemies are even more powerful than I suspected.
My lord, I
trust this matter is still held in the highest confidence.
Sir, yes, sir. The Lord Procurator recognized its delicacy. The details of this incident are known only to myself and my squad here, the Lord Procurator and his senior aides.
Then I'd like to keep it that way. I'd like my enemies to believe for as long as possible that this assassination attempt was successful. Can I rely on your cooperation, Prosecutor?
Of course, Inquisitor.
We left the Essene on the gun cutter bound for Gudrun's surface. Posing as a trade delegation from Sameter, we would meet with the Guild Synesius representative in Dorsey, the planet's northern capital. The ship which transported Iclone to Hubris was docked in the festive capital, and according to Maxilla, its master, Efreed Tanokbre, was planetside. Betancourt went off to investigate, leaving us to our rendezvous with the Guild Synesius representative of the Dorsey Regency.
Sire Farchival, madam, had I known you were visiting, I would have cancelled meets to be here. Forgive my tardiness.
I forgive it. I'll be straight with you, sir. I represent grain merchants on Hesperus, a significant cartel of grain merchants.
What sort of size cartel are we talking about, sire?
The entire western continent.
And you offer?
A gene-fixed strain of cereal that could be easily managed by many of your landowners now that their workforce is depleted. It is indeed a wonder.
The other guilds are bidding for this product, mister. I do hope Guild Synesius won't miss out.
Is this Xenos cultured?
Would that be a problem?
No, sire, not officially. The Inquisition is, of course, very tight about such things, but that is precisely why we offer these discreet interviews.
I'm pleased to hear it. So a Xenos-cultured cereal strain would not be hard to market?
Naturally not. There are collective enterprises eager for assured crop yields, especially those hothoused by alien technology.
Good. But I want the best return. Simon told me that House Glor should be the first to approach.
Simon?
Simon Croats. The Guild Synesius envoy I dealt with on Hesperus.
Quite so. You wish me to arrange a trade meeting with House Glor?
I think that's what I said, didn't I? What got into you?
You said we were moneyed merchants who expected the very best. I was just earning my salary.
Keep it up.
Какой-то сад. Что за шум такой снаружи? Вероятно, здесь какой-то праздник, что ли, не знаю.
I found Tannock Bray, but he wasn't interested in taking on a cargo of Farkival or anyone else. Sorry, Eisenhorn, but he's dead now. He made the mistake of trying to lose me in a rowdy crowd of drunken conscripts.
No matter, Midas. Tomorrow we visit the House of Glor. I'm sure that will yield results. We retired for the evening, but it was to be a far from restful night. In the small hours of the morning, I was awoken by a voxed whisper from Betancourt.
Aegis. Rosethorn.
Rosethorn reveal.
Spectres invasive. Spiral vine.
I had to escape, but I couldn't use the door.
Nothing. This way.
Да, ребят, не Эйзенхорн, это какой-то Джеймс Бонд.
Who could have tracked us to the hotel had our cover been blown?
Какой-то агент под прикрытием. Нормальненько. Деньжат раздобыли. Это, вероятно, все, зачем сюда зашли. Продолжаем побег. Грегор Айзенхорн. Визитор рода Xenos. Поправим немножко здоровье. Сейчас, вероятно, будет доступен какой-то прыжок через этот вентилятор, да? Так, ядовитый газ. Мы с вами, к сожалению, не Астартес. У нас нет третьего легкого. Вот и спаслись.
Hotel engineering secure. Continuing our sweep. No sign of them yet.
Понятно, то есть это, скорее всего, этот торговец Фархал, это мы с вами, это наша личина, так сказать. И нас должны были захватить эти придурки, эти оперативники, кого-то, каких-то губительных сил, я так полагаю, да? Оперативники губительных сил. Неплохо звучит. Но совершенно нормально для мира далекого и мрачного будущего. Смотрите, друзья, какие виды открываются, да, с высоты. Это город какой-то, мегаполис, огромный мегаполис, имперский. Так, это кто? Это сервитор безмозглый. Но сражаться мы с ним не будем. Если они там все спиной стоят. Зачем нам мучиться, да? Если можно вот таким образом, да? Так, ну что ж, друзья, давайте проверим, как много у нас денег. 350. Вот это шикарно. Ну, давайте прокачаем что-нибудь, прокачаем. Ну, может, пистолетик прокачаем?
Quiet out here, sir. Nothing to report.
Maintain lookout. I'll be down shortly. Eisenhorn, be careful. The garden is swarming with assault troops. I should be able to get into a position to support you.
монет. Неплохо. Ну, теперь у нас плазмоган. Хорошо. Много противников-то. Много, что надо?
In position now. If you can draw them to one of those statues, I can pick them up from there.
Да легко.
What was that? Found you, Scott.
Something's not right here. Who's in position?
What do you got? Hey, you! Stop!
John?
Что-то они меня мочканули, друзья.
Still quiet out here, sir. Nothing to report.
Tank, look out. I'll be down shortly. Eisenhorn, be careful. The garden is swarming with assault troops. I should be able to get into a position to support you. In position now. If you can draw them to one of those statues, I can pick them up from there.
Get up, I need...
Something's not right here. Who's in position?
I need troop!
Иди сюда, мерзкий еретик.
I need...
Странноватый сад, друзья, если честно.
Hey, you!
Prepping shot.
Это было крутое комбо.
On my way now. I'll join you in the garden.
What's going on out here? Squad 1. Halt.
тоже псайкер.
Put the weapons down now. You resist? You have made a mistake, a fatal one. I have no doubt. I am Inquisitor Commodus Voke.
Well met, brother.
We have a conflict of jurisdiction.
Then let us resolve it. Explain to me why you invade my apartments in the dead of night.
My work brought me to Gudrun 8 months ago. An ongoing investigation. A complex matter. A rogue trader had come to my attention. One Efreed Tanakbray. I had begun to close my net around him when he was scared into flight and got himself killed. Simple cross-checking revealed that a grain merchant called Farchable had somehow been instrumental in that incident.
Farchable is my cover here on Gudrun.
I am discomforted when I see Inquisitors holding to the soft, cunning ways of the radical. That way heresy lies, Eisenhorn.
We need to share more information, Inquisitor. I'll take a guess and say your investigation somehow involves the Glor family.
Indeed. Since Pontius Glor's eradication, the House of Glor made great efforts to distance itself from his heresy. But my master Angelin, rest his immortal soul, always suspected that the taint ran deeper and that the family was not free of corruption. But from time to time, over the past 200 years, I have turned my eye to them. 15 months ago, I uncovered traces of a cult of great scope and power, old and hidden, stretching across many worlds. Some traces led to Gudrun.
I hunt out a cabal controlled by a notorious facilitator. A cabal set on performing an abominable crime. The trail leads to Gudrun and the Glors. You do the same with another heretical cell.
3 others, in fact.
3, then. And you see the shape of a far greater organization. From the facts, as they stand, we are both approaching the same evil from opposite sides.
Since coming to Gudrun, I have rooted out and burned 2 heretical cells. I am reasonably sure of the activities of another 9. For months they seemed bent on preparation for some event. Abruptly, a matter of weeks ago, their behavior changed. This would have been around the same time as your confrontation on Hubris.
Iclone's undertaking was also great, with extensive preparatory work. Yet at the 11th hour, something either went wrong or plans were suddenly changed. Though I defeated and destroyed him, his plans were really thwarted by the fact that the Pontius didn't arrive. What has your work revealed of House Glor?
I have visited them twice in 3 months. On both occasions, they have made every effort to answer my questions, allowing me to search the estate and their records. I have found nothing.
I fear perhaps that is because they know they were dealing with an Inquisitor. Tomorrow, Sire Farchable has a trade meeting with the Glors of their estate.
The Inquisition has a duty to stand together, firmly, against the arch-enemies of mankind. In the spirit of cooperation, I will wait and see what your dubious methods reveal. Precious little, I imagine.
In the spirit of cooperation, Voke, I will share all I learn with you.
You will do better than that. The Glors know me, but not all of my students. Haldane will go with you.
I don't think so.
I insist. I will not have years of work ruined by another agency such as yourself running roughshod through the matter.
Then he had better do exactly as I instructed. We left D'Orsay for the Glor Estates the next afternoon at 4. Our itinerary was to meet the representatives of House Glor that evening, an overnight stay and then a tour of the estates the following morning. After that, negotiations if both parties were still interested.
Друзья, все становится интереснее и интереснее. Здесь стоит какая-то охрана. Туда не пройти. Огромные стены, замки. Да это и есть, да, мир далекого, мрачного будущего. Мир Вархаммер 40 000. Так, интересно. Куда это мы пришли? Какой-то гигантский лев, какая-то гигантская статуя.
Welcome to House Glor, Sire Farshaval.
My lady, Michaelis.
If you would kindly follow me.
I trust that your journey was pleasant. We find that the weather here is so much more clement than at the coast. I'm sure you will find your stay here most relaxing compared with Dorsey. I hear that the city is simply pandemonium right now, what with all the martial celebrations. Not that I get much chance to visit, you understand. House Glor may be one of the oldest families of Gudrun, but it is to the future that we look. So I am kept ever busy attending to the needs of prestigious trade delegations such as your own.
I have seldom seen such extravagance and riches outside of an imperial court, or Tobias Maxilla's staterooms. The grandeur of the house itself and its ostentatious decorations spoke of a family as wealthy as it was old. A cousin of the Glor family and his entourage were visiting from off-world, as were several other trade delegations, and a wealthy shipmaster called Gorgon Locke.
Welcome to our humble abode, Master Farshaval.
It is an honor, my Lord Oberon.
For a grain merchant from Smaita, it surely must be.
Uricel, commander of the House Militia and brother of Oberon, the current Lord Glor.
I don't know Uricel. I have met plenty of rich grain merchants.
Gorgon Locke, wealthy shipmaster.
But how many with such intriguing female company?
And Ecclesiarch Datso, representative of some missionary order from the sub-sector Edgewell Damas, which House Glor was sponsoring. This would be a long night.
Такое ощущение, друзья, что на улице идет дождь. Так, это кто у нас? Хелдан какой-то, да? Помощник инквизитора. Суровый типок. Такой серьезный. Надеюсь, он будет выполнять все наши приказы, да? Так, это у нас... Давай побазаримся.
Well?
We ran sweeps at this wing while you were at dinner. Most of the rooms were spy-wired with vox feeds and a few quick sensors. Haldane has set up a small jammer to blind the spyware in our suite. To probe beneath the manor, we need to bring the gun cutter in closer. But we can't do that while their long-range scanners are active. If you can get to the top of the east tower, you should be able to disable their scanners. As far as we can tell, it's possible to get to the towers across the roof. But there are servo skulls patrolling constantly. You will need to be very careful.
If I'm not back in an hour, you can start to worry.
Ну, в общем-то, да. Друзья, ну что ж, перед тем, как начать миссию, да, нам с вами необходимо отдохнуть от этой кровати, постели. А продолжим мы проходить миссию в следующей серии. А пока давайте попрощаемся. Всего вам доброго. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. До новых встреч.